Hey, what's up, Chuck and Steel? How you doing, bro? Yes, Lone Star Calipolts. How you doing, bro? Just trying to enjoy the outside. What we got here? Kevin, how you doing, bro? Woo. How's the view? Not so bad? Finally getting some shooting done. It's been such a long time. So I got up and did any kind of shooting at all, really. And feeling really damn good. Hey, Tim, how's it going? Hey, Tim, everyone, round of applause for Tim. I believe you got you did really, really well at the tournament. I think you came in first, right, man? Congrats, bro. You're legendary. Lennox, how you doing, bro? Yeah, feels good to get back on the horse. I'm telling you, it's been a rough go for the last little bit. Chuck and Steel, and what the tournament? My shoulders are trash. Hey, how are your shoulders doing, bro? Are they getting any better? Yeah, Kevin, check this out. Things have been pretty busy. Things have been pretty busy lately. I guess it was my son's birthday coming up just last week or so, and leading up to that, I had some work on the house. So as you guys probably know from the last live I did, I had the guys from the roof come in, fix the roof. They came in and did the gutters, and my deck was pretty much trashed. The front end of it was sagging down like a good 8 inches. I had to jack the whole thing up. I dug under it and redid the foot, and it got it all leveled out. And then I discovered that all my boards were finished, and I had to change them up. So check this out. I got the whole bottom of the deck done. Still got to do the railing, though. The railing's pretty trashed, but we're getting there. Got a new gazebo set up. Got that fixed. All the metal that was at the other side of the house, I had that dragged out and put under the deck, and we had a birthday party for my son, and we got this little guy. That's Mr. Benny. So things have been pretty crazy busy. By 1 point. Oh, man, that must have been a good go. So my buddy Mike Gideon sent me this Maximum, I believe they call it. Pretty nice. It's so simple, but it shoots pretty good. I'm kind of liking it. Hey, what's up, Mo? Oh, I know it's Mo from. It's the Old Town Road. It's Mo from Old Town Road. That's who it is. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. I haven't really shot in about a month, and finally decided to pick the old Slingshot up when Mike sent me this, and we had to get her done. I know it's been a while since I've done a video. I've kind of been laying low for a little bit with all the stuff going on in the house, and I actually lost a friend and a coworker not too long ago, which kind of kicked it all off. I just had to step back and take a break. It kind of messed me up a little bit. Yeah, his name was Jose Luis. He came to me one day and said that he wanted to go to the doctor. He was feeling kind of bad. He had a bit of a headache and his hands were feeling funny. Dude went to the hospital, never came out, and passed away. Had a brain tumor, and took him out. It was took us completely by shock. He hadn't worked with us for very long, but I got pretty close with him, and I'm gonna miss his "Hey, how's it going, guys?" every time he'd come in with his crazy accent. He's a real solid dude. Yeah, you know what? He's gonna be missed. He was a really good guy, so hopefully we'll hear about him, or hopefully his family does okay. He had a young son too. Uh, I was thinking, where was you? Sorry, yeah, it's just tough. Krusty or C Rusty. How many frames? How many frames are you up to now? I'm assuming over 100. I don't know. I really don't know. I got a lot of frames, man, and I just got a whole bunch of stuff that I got in from South Wales Caddies too. That I probably should show you guys pretty soon. Maybe I'll do an unboxing video for you guys. But I got some really cool stuff in there. Yeah, got some really cool stuff in there. Hey, how you doing, Randy? Thanks, man. Hey, Mikey, how you doing, bro? So I hear that I saw that you were on the podcast. I'm gonna have to go ahead and check that out. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm gonna see if I can get into it tomorrow on the way to work. The light green. Which thickness is it? Hey, Benny, come here, buddy. Come here, buddy. Oh, can't shoot with these on. How you doing, bud? Here, I'll pick up Benny so you can get a good look at him. Come here, big boy. Come here. No, don't eat that. I gotta tuck that in there. There we go. Come here. So this is Mr. Benny. It's actually pretty cool. Um, my wife surprised me with this little guy. We went up to the my parents' trailer to go visit, and she told her and my mom decided they were going to go out for a go out for some shopping, and she came back with this thing. And the cool thing is that my brother and my parents both went back up and they got the same puppies. So I'll probably post up a picture on my Facebook of Benny and his two sisters chewing some bones by the pool. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool to have a whole bunch of puppies from the same family in our family. It should be pretty neat. Benji's a really cool dude, man. I gotta tell you, I'm really glad to have met him, and I'm really happy that he gave me that opportunity to be on this podcast. It was a real lot of fun. Bro, it feels good to be back. Finally getting some things done. A whole bunch of stuff around the house is all fixed up, and things are coming together slowly but surely. Ooh, a triplet. It's been a long time since I put the three in a row. Missed. The 5.5. I haven't. Have I tried the 5.5 yet? Yeah, I've tried the 5.5. That's one of my favorite ones, actually. Yeah, it's kind of a weird color the way it's not really like a green. It's like a, I don't know, like a aqua teal greeny kind of weird color. I don't know. It's a weird color, but it's a beautiful, beautiful band. Hey, Nope, this is not the Titan. This is called the Maxim. It's basically like a very thin, probably close to 8 millimeter, maybe a little bit less of aluminum. Super light. Basically a skeleton frame that you could wrap up on your own. And yeah, man, it shoots real nice. Today I got my Gong Chi on here, and I'm trying out one of these little pouches. I can't remember exactly where I got it from. It actually might have been Wes Mitchell who sent me this, but I had a few of these that I got from a purchase, and they're nice and small. They feel pretty comfortable, but there's something about the way the holes are on the side that actually give me a really good grip. I'm kind of working through a bit of an injury, I guess, from all that hammering and working and sawing and all that crap, moving everything around, and I don't know. It kind of gives me a more comfortable, relaxed grip without having to mess around with my wrist. There we go. Back on the board. From here, I'm shooting at around 11 and a half meters to the little blue catch box back there, and I've got a 30 mil flipper inside. How you doing, Alan? Yeah, I don't think you ever met him, Mo. He came after you left, but yeah, he was a good guy, man. You would have liked him. He's a funny he was a really funny dude. Oh, Benny, don't be sad, buddy. There we go. Yeah, yeah. So interesting enough, it's been quite a while. The last I guess it was about 3 weeks ago, I received a really nice package from Southwest Caddies. I got a whole bunch of elastic in there. I got 5.5, 6, and 6.5. All three of those bands, I think, from Southwest Caddies are probably my favorites that they offer. And the 0.55 ranks really high. Like, I really like that stuff. It's really sweet. And anyway, we did a little bit of shooting. I'm going to be doing a little bit of shooting with that pretty soon. But before I do that, I'm going to be doing basically a show and tell video probably coming up soon, because I got a whole bunch of slingshots in there, and I got a gypsy sling. It's going to be shooting tubes. I'm going to have to figure that thing out, though, because it's way different from what I'm used to. It's basically like getting out of a car and trying to ride a horse for the first time, if you know what I mean. You know, Kevin, I've had dogs my whole life. When I was born, I had a German Shepherd named Liddy, and she was around until I was around 13. And then when we put her down, I ended up getting this other dog called Molly. It was like a mix of just about anything on the planet. This gorgeous, really poofy, white-looking dog, super smart. We can get her to do all kinds of things. You throw a frisbee, and she'd tear off. You tell her stop, and she'd just put the brakes on, stop dead exactly where you were, and then you tell her go get it, and she'd go get it. Oh man, she was a wicked dog. She lasted till 14 or 15 years old. She lived a long time, and then we ended up getting Junior and Ginger. Ginger was this big golden retriever. I'm pretty sure she was like a little bit touched, because she definitely had a couple of screws loose. But what a fun dog! She was super sweet, but man, she would eat everything that was around. And then finally, when I moved out of my parents' house, I ended up getting married, and the first thing we did was we bought a house and bought a dog, and that was my Jake, my beagle. I probably have some pictures somewhere. Maybe he's in a couple of my videos from my Bushcraft channel, actually. But we put Jake down 3 years ago. He was just full of cancer, and it broke me so bad. I just was like, man, I'm never getting a dog again. Like, that's it, no way. And anyway, a couple of years went by. I guess after about a year, I started missing it, and I had to. Anyway, we started talking about it, and both my wife and I were both missing having a dog in the house. And And we thought it would be good for the boy too, and he absolutely loves Benny. But we got him. He's an Aussie Doodle mixed with a Lab. We have no idea how big he's gonna get. I don't even care. He's pretty cool. He's only 10 weeks, so he's pretty big for 10 weeks. Nope. The 24 to 12 band. Normally, when I shoot 22 to 12. The 24 to 12 band was only for band testing. I started doing that in the beginning because I was shooting 24 to 12, but I found that I'm going to let the little guy inside. Go get him. Yeah, so I shot the 24 to 12 for the most part, but I found when I did some band testing, I found that I got the best speed with 8mm steel with 24 to 12. So I've stuck with that through all the band tests that I've done, only to so you're able to compare it with the other ones that I've tested. That's the only reason why I shoot 24 to 12. I much prefer 22 to 12. It really makes a big difference, and it makes it a lighter draw, which gives you better accuracy, in my opinion. How you doing, Zach? Hey, Kev, which elastic have you tried from them so far? I didn't miss much, man. We were just talking about dogs, and I just dropped the steel somewhere. Hopefully, it went down. Dog's gonna freaking eat it. Yeah, it's been a while. Actually, just before I took my break, I went out and I shot a video. I got eaten a lot by mosquitoes, and I did a little bit of testing with that GZK see-through green band. I'm going to be doing a review on those eventually, but that was right when Jose Luis died, and I just had to. I just stopped. It's actually uploaded. I just haven't finished off the end screen and the thumbnail for it. But I'll release that. I just go out to the woods and do a little bit of shooting, and that was about it. But the mosquitoes were horrible. Yeah, I think the white is like 0.9, or 0.85 or something like that. Yeah, yeah. Well, it was actually I felt pretty happy too. We had about 25 people here last week, and there was like a good half of them on the deck the whole time. So I knew I did something right because the thing didn't break off the house. It's a good sign. Woo! Shooting all over the place now. Just caught the bottom of it. There we go. So I know I'm going to mention in in the video that's going to be popping up in the next couple of days. But it's actually pretty cool. My dad's trying to get me to do, or to be able to do uh, basically like a workshop for a bunch of kids at his trailer park where he hangs out in the wintertime or in the summertime. And there's a pretty large trailer park, but I want to go up there with a couple of frames. So I'm going to take up the Rougarou and the Wendigo. I'm going to bring up the Sasquatch, a bunch of those. I've got some 0.4 bands that I'm going to attach to it so the little kids will be able to pull them back properly. And we're going to shoot clay. So in case one of them does happen to shoot their hand, it's not going to be the end of the world. You know, it's going to hurt like hell, but it's not gonna damage them in any way. And we'll pop some cans and do some fun. I'll try some trick shots to get them all excited. Maybe help grow the sport a little bit. Could be fun. We'll see if it does well. I'll also see if I can film it too. See if we can have some play-by-play and see if we can get some hits. And it might be fun. The wildfires. Well, I'm in Quebec, but in southern Quebec, I'm pretty close to Montreal. But we had a couple of days here where it was like quite smoky and hazy, but we didn't see any glowing or anything like that. It didn't change the color of the sky or anything weird like that. But you could smell it in the air, and it got really, really heavy and hot, and it kind of burnt your throat a little bit after with the after being outside for a long time. The air quality was just trash, but it's pretty bad, man. I don't know. And you see a lot of really wacky things online. Where my sister lives, she lives out in Ottawa. It got really, really bad up there. The air quality hit 11, which is like sit a fucking side, don't go outside. It's just bad news. And anyway, the air direction changed and it seemed to clear it out. But hopefully we get some rain soon and take care of some of that because it's really not good. Did they say what caused it? Well, it all depends on what you hear. What you hear. Yeah, I mean, I've seen some satellite images of just like 10 different spots going up, and there's a lot of people saying it's arson. A lot of people saying this and that is done by the government. But there's a few things that I do know. It is possible, especially in an area that has a lot of pine trees and duff and all that stuff on the ground, when you when you have a fire or even lightning strikes or whatever it is in a rainstorm, it can happen that the sparks will go down into the ground. It'll smolder there for days, even weeks. I had a couple of friends of mine that were in forestry, and they told me that these kind of things can happen. It can go under the ground. It could travel for miles and pop back up again in another spot and create like a little burn tunnel before it pops back up and catches stuff on fire. So it's a lot more. It's a lot more complicated than what you're seeing on social media. Yes, there could be some foul play. Who knows? But for the most part, it could be natural causes, and it is what it is. Lightning, they say. I've heard some things about some people have lit it on fire, but I mean, at this time of year when it gets this dry, even a four-wheeler just driving around sparking out of its tailpipe can cause a forest fire. It's really dangerous. You got to be careful when you're out, especially this time of year. So none of them were labeled. Oh no. Oh, so you're basically just guessing your shots to see you make a band set. Ooh, feels kind of heavy and just letting them rip. Sounds fun to me. I live in northern Kentucky, and the sky was really hazy. I could see down Cincinnati on my way to work, and I damn near couldn't see the buildings. A couple days. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. Yeah, the even all the way down to Tennessee and all these other places. I know Pennsylvania was having it a little bit rough too, from all the smoke coming from up here down there. Um, we were kind of, I guess, here where I live, we were kind of lucky that the wind was kind of taking it off in a slightly different direction. We did have 2 days though where it was like I couldn't really see the end of my street. It was pretty like smoggy, I guess, is the best thing I could like how I could explain it. But the being outside for an extended period of time became very rough on the throat and the lungs. It wasn't like smoking a cigarette or anything like burning like that. Or for those of you who smoke, you probably don't even notice it. But it was uh it was definitely there we go. It was definitely kind of rough, and you could feel kind of heavy in your lungs a little bit. But it's all nice and fresh out here now. It's a little humid, but it's fresh. Yeah, but I think you guys were getting it from the worst spot because it was coming up from I think the smoke was coming up from Quebec, crossing over to through the Ottawa side, and we had a whole bunch of burns in Ottawa too. And then it swung its way down there, which was pretty bad. But I mean, I could be talking shit. I have no idea where Tennessee is in relation to us. But yeah. Yeah, I just got a caliper. I've been pinpointing my sizes. Been looking at the pouch tie and weights. Very interesting. Yeah, you know what? I've been talking with Wes Mitchell a little bit, and we've kind of got a little agreement. So that video that I've done recently with the weights, how it affects the weight. I'm going to be doing another one of those with two exactly the same band sets, just to see what the difference is and the weight. He has some heavier kangaroo leather ones, and he's also got some really light, nice. What do you call it? The microfiber ones that I'm going to test out, and we're going to see exactly what the differences are. But I'm going to have a little bit more information. I'm going to take some consecutive shots, and we're going to go ahead and send those up to. I'm going to send those up to Wes, and he's going to do some work his magic, and we're going to see exactly how fast and what kind of joules these things are delivering, what the difference is. It's going to be pretty cool. What's my favorite trick shot? You know what? Yep, I've tried hitting aspirin pills. I've hit nice dentine. Sorry, I should probably say it. Bobby's asking what my favorite trick shot is. I've tried shooting tabs of dentine ice gum. That's fun. But I think my favorite's a Tic Tac. I think that's my favorite one. It's tough. I even hit I can't remember if it was 8mm steel or 9.5mm steel. That was kind of fun too. But I prefer things that go pop when you hit them. So when you hit these pieces of gum or these Tic Tacs or all that stuff, you kind of see them explode when you whack them. So it's a little bit more fun than just hitting a steel ball. The other thing too I like hitting is 10-cent pieces. When you tend to hit those, they go flying off and they make a joo noise. It's fun. Hey Steve, how's it going, buddy? It's good to see you too, man. Yeah, Tic Tacs are fun. Card cuts have gotten pretty easy. I don't really bother with those anymore. They're kind of fun. I mean, I could challenge myself farther. I can just keep going back and back and back. But the card cuts are pretty simple. As long as you get your left and right dialed in, you're pretty good. Yeah. So my son was asking me today if we can build a half pipe in the backyard. Yeah, he's really into skating. Yeah, he's really into skating and his skating and his wrestling. So we'll see how it goes. Right over it. Baby aspirin off a light bulb? Come on, dude. I can't do that. maybe I'll try it one day, but I'm gonna break a lot of light bulbs before I get it. I'll be honest. I don't have that kind of precision. Yeah, it should be fun. He's I don't know, man. This kid, he kind of freaks me out a little bit. He's very athletic. He comes off like a goofy kid, but he's really athletic. This year with wrestling, he was just freaking tearing it up. Like he won the provincials here. As he's only been wrestling for like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, and he won the provincials as a bantam, and he won his provincials his first year as a cadet. And he's got they surprised him with a tournament this year, and he was supposed to be wrestling at 63 kilos, and which is around 143 pounds or something. But he thought his season was over, so he kind of gained a little bit of weight, and he's like, oh, I'll just wrestle in the weight category up. He's like, who cares? I already won the provincials this year. But the next weight class that was up that actually had wrestlers in it was 73 kilos. So he ended up wrestling 16-year-olds when he was 14. that were 12 pounds heavier than him. It was quite impressive, and he ended up winning gold on that one too. Come on, Benny. Yeah, and then he started his skating this year. He just decided he had some friends at school started doing it, so we went out and got him a skateboard, and it didn't take him long, and he's like ollieing a half meter just like that. It's crazy. I don't I don't know where he got it from. I mean, I was pretty good with combat sports and whatnot, but a lot of other things like basketball, I was kind of okay, and I could throw a football real far, but the I wasn't like him. He picks things up super fast. It's crazy. Do I hunt with a catapult? Unfortunately, I can't where I live. But I'm in the province right beside me. It is legal, but this time of year, it's not. Nothing's open, so I can't do it. Last year, I went and I bought all my permits. Everything was good and golden, ready to go. And then I went out to one spot. I was going to film a video of it, but I saw absolutely nothing. The second time I went back, the line was closed. I wasn't allowed to go back on it. So I guess I don't know what the hell happened. But the guy's like, nope, I'm not having anybody on here anymore. And that was it. So now I got to find another chunk of land in another province that nobody knows who I am. It's going to be tough. I'm hoping maybe I can meet some of the people at my dad's trailer park, and hopefully we can arrange something. I can go over there and do some pest control or anything like that with them. It would be great. Yeah, the match lighting thing, I've tried it a few times. I could never actually get the thing to stay lit though. Like I hit that little tip piece, and it flamed up and it just went out right away. I don't know if it's because it was too windy outside or what the deal was, but um, I like to know what kind of matches they use, because here they have these things called eddy lights or ready lights or something like that, and they don't really they light up and they burn out almost instantly, so it's hard to see if they light. Yep, I agree 100%. Alan writes down here, got my boys boxing when they were young. That's what I did too. I used to train at the gym. If you guys followed boxing at all, I used to train at this gym called Champion Gym, and we used to have some world champion boxers that were there. One of them was a guy named Matthew Hilton, Montreal boxer. He was a welterweight champion for a while. I think it was WBC or something like that. I trained there for a while. It was pretty cool, and I used to go there with my uncle. And my uncle ended up moving to BC later on and became the Canadian light heavyweight champions coach. It was pretty cool. His name was Junior Moore. He was an excellent fighter. I think he was ranked 29th or something like that in the world at one point. Yeah, I guess they don't work. It probably explains my issue. Any sling shooting tournaments in my area? No. Canada sucks, man. There's never anything cool here. I'm telling you. I should probably see if I could arrange one. I got a buddy of mine that has a chunk of land. Maybe I could do something. It would be interesting. Interesting to get a bunch of guys out and actually have a shooting tournament. I could set up like a course and do some camping there. Might be fun. I don't know if we get enough people to show up though. There we go. Yeah, boxing can be brutal. Yeah, the ones they have to be strike anywhere matches. That's right. But the ones that we have here up in Canada, there's like you got like a regular match head, and you got this funny little white thing. It looks like a zit on top of the match. And I've popped that thing a bunch of times. It just went, that's it, and went out. And like I never got it to actually light and stay lit. It was kind of sucks because there was a while that brother K Kilivala was shooting, doing the card cut and the match light at the same time, and I was trying to get that done, and I just couldn't get the match to light. It pissed me off. I hit the top of it, you see the smoke come up and everything, and just wouldn't light. Ah, that might be the issue, eh? Maybe they got rid of whatever the hell it is that used to make them light up. But I think Fowler one time had a video. Fowler at one point had a video where he made them out of he made those strike anywhere matches out of those sparklers there. Maybe that'll work. I don't know. I should see if I can find that video again. Ooh, 2 in a row. I should see if we can find that video again and maybe give it a try and see how it works. Ah, bugs flying in my ears. Any local rock or metal bands in my area? Not that I know of. I kind of stay away from crowds nowadays. I'm not really much of a big fan. I know Father's Day last year, was it Father's Day or Christmas? I can't remember. My wife got us Kevin Hart tickets at the Bell Center. And driving downtown, bumping into people, throw up and piss and all that shit everywhere. It's really not for me. I'd rather sit in a pile of bear shit and eat my food half raw with mosquitoes and black flies climbing under my skin than go sit around people. So when it comes to rock bands, I don't really follow that stuff anymore. Oh yeah, I guess it's pretty late, eh, over there, bro. All right. I'll try to get back on live another time a little bit earlier so you guys from UK can hang out for a little bit. Whew. Actually, it was about I guess 3 weeks ago or so. I took my son up while camping. For those of you who follow me on Facebook, you probably saw some of the pictures. The black flies were on another level, man. I'm telling you, they were so bad. Like I ended up wearing a duff on my face and my sunglasses on my eyes with my baseball cap the whole time. They were just flying in from everywhere. And we ended up hiking, I guess it was like, I don't know, a kilometer or two in to find this little spot near some crown land that had this beautiful, beautiful, like beaver pond. And it was just gorgeous. We got there. We were walking on the moss right along the side of the river. The moss was like this thick. It was like walking on a mattress. It was beautiful. My son sat down and he picked up the moss. He was just amazed. He's like, "Look at this! Look at this!" Looks down. He's got a tick on his wrist. So we flicks it off, and we're like, "Okay, stand up. Let's check you out." We pulled 8 of them off of him. 8 of them from sitting down on the ground for about 20 seconds. 8 ticks. We got up, did a complete check, cleaned ourselves off, got everything, and we're kind of like, "Oh man, this sucks." So we set up a couple of trail cameras, and then we took off. Got back to camp. I cooked. I made a. For those of you guys who know like West Indian food, but I made a curried rabbit stew with some bus up shot, which is basically it's basically like a flatbread that like you kind of make it like a pita almost, and then you kind of bust it up, and then you use this to scoop up your food. It was fantastic. But while I was sitting there, after changing my clothes and getting the sticky thing on me and spraying down with bug spray and all that stuff, ticks were falling out of the trees onto my arm. I couldn't believe it. It has never been that bad. 10 years ago, good luck even seeing a tick. Now they're freaking everywhere. Nuts. Yeah, Chuck and Steel, I'm with you too, man. I once I get out in the concrete jungle as they call it, I'm my head's on a swivel. I don't feel comfortable at all. I don't like people bumping into me or touching me, so it's better I stay out in the country. It really is. Even though I work in the city, which is bad. All right, Kevin, you take care, bro. I feel your pain. I'm a 4 o'clock in the morning kind of guy, so I won't be long behind you. Cheers, buddy. Thanks for stopping in. Woo, there we go. That's 2. That's 3. Oh, man. Don't think we'll get that one. Oh, just missed it. Kind of hung up on the curtain. Yeah. So what's everybody's go-to now? What's everybody shooting? I'm still loving that. I'm still loving that. What do you call it? The enlivener from Sniper Sling. It shoots real nice. I still can't get enough of shooting that thing. But I gotta tell you, for such a simple slingshot, this thing's freaking awesome. And actually, Mike also sent me the Axiom, which is very similar to this, almost the exact same thing, except for the handle goes down to a point. The handle's a little bit different. Could be pretty interesting. I'm going to have to band that one up probably in a couple of days and test that one out. Ah, still hung up there. Spitfire, eh? I don't even know what that one looks like. I'm going to have to check it out. Ah, there we go. That was a tough shot, man. The flipper was kind of stuck up like this, so all I could see is just the you know, the part that the string goes through. That's all I was able to see. Took me a while to get it. Oh man, so happy, so happy. Summer's here. Yeah, feels so much better. Is that it? That's your you're off, Bobby. You take it easy, man. I'll hopefully get that other video up pretty soon so you guys can check it out, and I'll be popping in live every now and then again. Now that my little break is over. There we go. Oh, I'll have to check it out. Wasn't that the wasn't the Spitfire one of the ones you did where you had that video where you shot a whole bunch of different ones out in that field? I think that might have been one of the ones that you shot that day. If that's the one, I think I remember which one it is now. It's coming back to me a little bit. Yeah, you're out in the field, and I think you shot like some of them were designed by you, and some of them were designed by Jordan Smothers, I think. I don't know. Maybe I'm dreaming. I gotta tell you, it's pretty nice having this thing back up here. Because on those really, really hot days, being down there, sitting in the sun all day with my backyard facing south, it's absolutely brutal. Oh, man. I've been favoring 90mm frames. I found that I prefer 95 short draw, but 90 if I'm shooting long draw. I've always loved the Kodiak, but the Spitfire is slowly growing on me. Oh, nice. Yeah, that's the one. Chuck and Steel, that's the one. You shot that ram from way the hell out there. It was you were popping them over and over and over again. That was some ridiculous shooting. Some of the best shooting I've ever seen, to be honest. Yeah, I like me some 90mm frames. It's pretty nice, but I'm actually starting to dial it back just a little bit. I think I might prefer 88 millimeter. I know it's just a tiny little difference, but that tiny little difference actually makes a difference, believe it or not. Although I'm not entirely sure what the width is on this guy, but it seems to be doing pretty well for me, considering I took my first shots with this thing. What was it, yesterday or the day before? I think I posted on Facebook. I only shot about 10 or 15 shots, so most of the shooting you're seeing today is all I've done in the last 3 weeks to a month. Yeah, I actually had a another canoe camping trip planned for this year, but I let myself get too much out of shape, and it's definitely not going to be. I'm definitely not in any kind of shape to be carrying a 70-pound canoe 1.5 kilometers through the wilderness, up and down hills, and all that stuff. So I think this year I'll just do a small regular camping trip up at a local park, and I'll bring the canoe with me so we can do some fishing and see how it goes. But we'll definitely do some sling shooting too. Hey, take it easy, man. I'll see you again soon. And hopefully we can get together and actually do a live together. That'd be freaking awesome, man. We should talk that out and figure out all the details of when we can do it. If you're still down, that is. Anyway, take it easy, Chuck and Steel. Thanks for popping in, man. Well, that was crazy. I hit the target, it spun around, and then just spit it right back out of the catch box. Ooh, just 3 in a row. 4 in a row. It's 5 in a row. Oh, man. I gotta tell you, I'm I've always been a fan of these Gong Chi bands, but I mean, this is my opinion. Everyone's got their favorites, but there's like nothing that compares to these things, in my opinion. Shoot nice, accurate, they're fast, get good longevity out of them. Really can't complain. Ah. Any of you guys see anything cool hitting the market lately? I've been kind of laying low for a while, so I don't really know if there's anything anything awesome that's been popping up. Ah, flinched right at the end there. There we go. Let's try a couple of longer shots just for fun. Move this guy down here. There, you can see the catch box down there, right over the barbecue. From here around, just a little bit over 20, just around 20 meters, 18, 20 meters, something like that. See if we can get that yellow fella. A little bit right. There we go. Try the green one. A little bit left. Oh, maybe the green one's not going to happen. It's giving me trouble. Left again. There we go. Done. We got it. Really? The cleaver, eh? I'm going to have to check that one out. I'll tell you what. Can't remember the name of it. It's one of Selgin's. They sell it off of. They sell it off of Simple Shot. The hell's it called? It's kind of like a bluey color. I don't know if I'm helping you out here. The handle goes to a point. Anybody know the name of that thing? I did a video of it on the too not too long ago. The name's escaping me for some reason, but I did some shooting with that thing, and I'm telling you, Selgin does some nice stuff, man. He's got some really nice slingshots, nice designs. Anyway, I'll have to get that cleaver a shot. Whew. Again, I'm kind of hooked up into that curtain. There we go. Got it. There's another one. Missed my last shot. Hate that. A stylus. There you go. Brand for the win. Hey, Rebecca. Congratulations. Happy birthday. Yeah. Let's see what time we're at here. Woo. Okay. Folks, I'm going to have to wrap this one up. 70 years old. Oh, wow. You been getting out and doing some shooting? Maximo, how you doing, buddy? Yep. Alrighty, folks. I gotta wrap this one up. I gotta be in bed in 40 minutes, and I gotta take a shower. Just wanted to stop in, say hi to you guys, see how everyone was doing, let you know that I'm still alive and well. And anyway, we will definitely. Dude, Fork Shooter, how you doing, man? I'm just checking out. Sorry, bro. I will be releasing a video pretty soon, and I will be doing another live probably this weekend. I'll try to get out a little bit earlier before everyone takes off, and I'll announce it on Facebook and Instagram too, so you guys can, I guess, know when I'm going to be popping up again, and it'll be great to talk to you all. Anyway, I got a boogie. You guys take care, stay safe, get on practice, be good to each other. I'll see you again soon. I love you guys, are freaking awesome, and that felt damn good to say. See you again soon. Bye for now. How does this work?